Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Niladri Mukherjee and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I am the founder and the CEO of Nouveau Nation Immigration Consulting here in Canada, specifically Mississauga, Ontario. So if you have received a ban directly from the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada without first receiving a procedural fairness letter, you will probably find this video quite useful. So as a concept, if the immigration officer thinks that you have committed a mistake or committed an error or a sort of misrepresentation in that application, in their opinion, it is by the process of natural justice that they should give you a chance for you to tell your part of the story. In other words, they should send you a procedural fairness letter for you to address to their concern. If your response is satisfactory, you will be given your original application will be processed. If your response is not satisfactory in their opinion, then they would impose what they think should be imposed on. But this whole concept is called the process of natural justice, by virtue of which you are given a forum or a platform or a chance for you to tell your part of the story. Now it is because of the increasing number of applications, particularly for the study permit as well as for the visitor permit, and more often than not, these are actually coming from Africa as well as from India and Pakistan, that the immigration officers are directly imposing ban on you without giving an opportunity to you to respond. That is not fair. That is a clear violation of the principle of natural justice. Now, if you are a victim of this kind of a circumstance, there are two options that we could potentially think of. First of all, you should know whether you have committed that mistake or not. Now, there is a difference between a mistake and an error, right? But if you know that if you have committed a mistake and then you have given a ban, you have imposed upon a ban, there is little that you could do. But if that is a mistake and not a misrepresentation, for example, you know that you have forgotten to mention one of your previous visa refusals, and because of which you have gotten a ban directly, that's something that could be contested upon. So even if you know that you have committed a mistake, but that is just a mistake, an error, and not a willful misrepresentation, that should ideally be contested upon, right? And the second circumstance will be, you know that it's not your fault. You know that you have given everything correctly. And I could tell you from my experience, this is not an uncommon situation where it is not the fault of the clients. They have given everything properly, they have done everything properly, yet because of an error of judgment at the IRCC's end, that they have given a ban. So if you are falling into the second category, that you have done everything correctly, yet you have received a ban, it is definitely should be taken to the next level, should be immediately responded to, should be challenged, probably at the Federal Court of Canada. But again, that's not something probably you're looking at the immediate step, because that's quite expensive. It is a very time taking process, but at least the principle of natural justice, the breach of following a principle of natural justice, is something that should be contested in the form of at least a web form or in the form of a response. So but again, these web forms, these responses are not generic responses saying that, well, you are incorrect and I'm correct. It has to be done in a way that it has been appreciated by the IRCC, and I end up working with a lot of clients wherein we respond to these kind of questions, and more often than not, at least in majority of the instances, those bans are saved. So if you need our professional assistance with that process, if you have received a PFL, a procedural fairness letter, or if you have received a ban directly, book a consultation directly through the website. Under the professional consultation tab on our website, you have a section called Misrepresentation, Ban and PFL. Hop in over there, book a consultation for me to understand what it is for you, and then we can probably take it from there. Hope this helps. See you guys in the next one. Bye now. Cheers.